F1 champion cheats with his childhood best friend. At his victory party, his girlfriend dumps him on the spot. His fiercest rival and ex-team mate sweeps her away. Fall, say accusations. Betrayal protection. She ends up with the one who always loved her. Racetrack romance hits hard.
Tristan pulled back.
Relax, it's just a game.
Someone on the couch let out a nervous laugh.
Dude, your girl just saw that. She won't care.
A few guys chuckled. A few nodded along. No one met my eyes.
Avery's not going anywhere. Exactly. She's too far in.
Emma smoothed her hair and gave me a smile that was probably supposed to look apologetic.
We were literally just playing truth or dare. If something was going on between us, it would have happened already.
I set the jacket down on the nearest table.
Congratulations, you two deserve each other.
I turned and walked toward the door. His hand closed around my arm.
Apologize to her.
His voice was flat. I looked at his hand, then at his face.
We're done.
Behind him, Emma stood there soaking wet.
Tristan, it's fine. Just apologize to Avery. I don't want to cause problems.
He laughed.
Fine. But don't come crying to me when you realize you screwed up.
I walked out. Something hit my back just before the door closed.
Take your crap with you.
Through the door, I could hear them.
How long you giving it this time? A month. She looked pretty pissed. Nah, 2 weeks tops. She'll be back in a week. Begging.
I stood there frozen. Someone snorted nearby.
You just gonna stand there all night?
His team's #1 driver, Tristan's former teammate, until he transferred last season. Now they were rivals. They hadn't spoken in months. He was the only guy on the grid who'd beaten Tristan head-to-head more than once. The lounge door swung open behind me.
What's going on out here? I'm confessing to her.
He took my hand and pulled me down the hallway before anyone could react.
What are you doing? Is this some kind of joke?
I was getting you out of an awkward situation. You're welcome.
I stared at him. For the entire time I'd been with Tristan, Finn had been the one person who never pretended everything was fine. Every time he saw us together, his face would tighten. I always assumed he thought I wasn't good enough for his friend. I was about to reject the call when Finn snatched it.
Tristan.
Where'd she go? What's this about you confessing?
I'd never heard him use that tone. He'd never needed to. I was always the one waiting, the one apologizing, the one convincing myself I was overreacting.
So that's it, Avery. You already had someone lined up.
I grabbed the phone back.
I like Finn. He's better than you at everything.
I hung up before he could hear my voice crack. Then I remembered Finn was still standing there. He was leaning against the railing.
You like me? Better than him at everything? Better how? Exactly.
I took a breath. The air smelled like him.
You answered my phone.
I never said I was better at everything.
I announced.
I'm hungry. Starving.
We went to a diner near the circuit. I couldn't eat. I just drank. One glass, then another. By the third, he reached across the table and put his hand over mine.
Drowning your feelings?
Tonight feels fake. Like a dream. It'd be a waste not to drink.
I poured myself a fourth. I never drank. My head was already spinning. Later, out on the street, he was holding me upright. A couple walked past us, hand in hand, heading toward a hotel across the street. I watched them for a second. I looked up at him, solid beside me, patient, waiting.
Want to?
He followed my gaze to the hotel.
I'm not that kind of guy.
But you like me. Weren't you just about to confess?
He stared at me for a long moment. Something shifted.
You serious?
You're so annoying. You're a grown man.
He caught me, pulled me against his chest.
If I take you up on this, are you going to pretend it didn't happen tomorrow?
Yes.
I pressed my face into his shirt.
You smell good.
You know what you're saying?
I'm not a child.
You're drunk.
I'm sober enough.
That was a lie. Then he was pulling me toward the hotel. Then the door closed behind us. When his lips met mine, every sound in my head stopped.